Have a story to tell? I believe you. Ghost, cryptids, the unknown. Let's talk about it. This is my GhostCast.
Hey guys, welcome back to my GhostCast. Hey, we had to come right back as we started getting interesting talk, and we want to make sure that the audience gets in on some of this good conversation. So me and Ricardo were talking about the lines between supernatural and alien stuff. They're blurred. How can you tell? You know, how can anybody tell? What's your take on that, Ricardo?
Well, you know, you think of the entire, universe, we know what, 0.0000.1% of what's going on in this universe. I mean, physics changes if you leave the solar system. I mean, maybe what we think are ghosts are actually aliens moving, interdimensionally, or people from another dimension moving. I mean, people posit that it could be possible that there's, parallel universes now, but before they just thought it was, the stuff of comic books and science fiction. And now they're actually discussing it like it's a real thing. I mean, we don't know. I mean, the government started admitting that there are alien craft out there, unidentified aircraft out there, when they denied it for 70 years, 80 years. I mean, we have no idea what's out there. We have no idea what we're dealing with, but we're in a much better place than, say, our forebears 1,000 years ago. But the thing is that, this social media makes it possible for you to see what other people are seeing really that same instant. You get any one of those sites and then you got people who are looking at the sky all the time. And, the problem now is that AI and the kind of technology you can't tell what's real anymore. You can't. It's too easy to fake it. So that just adds another layer, to the confusion, I think.
You heard about that one model that fake, and all these guys are trying to propose to her, but she was fake. She's fake. She's not a real person. It's created by a guy. And so all these guys are writing her. She got model pictures look real, but she's not real.
Yeah, I believe it. Absolutely, it's possible. You see it. You see the programming they do now using AI. It just gets better, exponentially every day, every week. And it's funny how all this technology just reinforces our superstition. Makes us believe.
Right. In some ways, it actually does. Right.
Makes us. Believe in things we just don't understand, when we become obsessed with them. That's literally the heart of superstition, where something you don't understand and you try to come to grips with it, and you make up, the knock on the wood, throw salt over your shoulder, because you can't explain the phenomena any other way. So, it's weird.
At times, it really does arouse the curiosity, and that's actually what's gotten me in a lot of trouble. So I'll give you an instance. So my mom. So when we moved to that new neighborhood, right back over there near King's Crossing, it's the cheaper version. It was the little neighborhood right next to it. It's like, oh, that's where you throw trash. That was us. But we moved there, and they had that the hangar out there. We lived like the hangar, the big hangar that was out there.
Right.
At Bill Witt Park, I think, out there. The hangar. I have stories from that. But what it did is we moved out there, and so my mom told me something that arose my curiosity. She goes, "Look, I don't want you. Mira, mijo, I don't want you going out there." Exactly what she told me. Don't go out there. I know you. Don't get in trouble. You need to stay away from going out and going exploring. She goes, because last thing I need is for devil worshipping fish to come and grab you and throw you into the water. And it was at that moment, well, I was like that pinche gato sees the balloon. And in my mind's like, dude, devil worshipping fish, what do those look like? You know, like, do they have like, you know, like earrings and
what kind of fish did your dad bring home one day? You
know?
know?
I was like, dude, it got me so curious. And I'm like, oh, now I gotta go see what that is. So I started, sure enough, it got my curiosity going. Mom, I told you, man, you know, what is that old saying? One often meets his destiny on the road they took to avoid it.
Yep, that's exactly it.
He's like, I don't want you going out there because these devil worshipping fish. And I'm like,
don't you do that. Don't you do that.
Don't press that button. Now I gotta go press. So sure enough, I'm out there searching, doing the waters. You know, I gotta take my one knife. It's real small just in case.
looking for devilfish.
I didn't find any devilfish, but in my head, I just imagined them coming out. And pulling me into the water, and I had this struggle with them. In the name of Jesus, you know, and this big battle underwater. You know, that was what I thought as a kid.
One time I went fishing with my youngest son. He called me and asked me what I was doing. I said, I'm here at the studio. And he goes, you want to go fishing? I go, all right. So it was about 6 o'clock. Around 7 o'clock, he pulls up to the studio. I get out, jump in the truck, and we drive over to Paso University on the way to the naval base. There's a bridge there you can fish off of, right? So we get to that bridge, and we got to walk from the entrance because they had a gate over it. So I look in the back of the truck. He only brought one fishing rod and his own tackle box. I go, hey, where's my fishing rod? There's no rod in my tackle box. He goes, you wanted to fish? You invited me. So I'm just a spectator. So ni modo, you know, we walk over to the middle of the bridge and he's fishing. It was a full moon. The moon was huge that night. You know, it was so big and bright. It was casting shadows, and it was really windy, 25-mile-an-hour winds at least. It was really breezy out there by the water, you know. So I'm just standing there leaning against the guardrail while my kid's fishing, and all of a sudden my kid goes, "The hell is that?" And I go, "Huh?" And con eso, a black octopus wrapped itself around my leg and started going and wrapped its tentacles around my leg, and I start screaming like a bitch. Ah! Ah! At the top of my voice like a girl. Ah! Ah! And my son goes, ah! And I'm like, ah! Screaming. And I reach down and I pull the octopus off my leg, right? And I pull it up and I find out it's a little black trash bag, you know, that was just rolling on the breeze. You know? Jesus. That doesn't like crap my pants, right? You hear a guy further down the bridge, right? He goes, "Hey, Flaco, tell your fat girlfriend to shut up. She's scaring the fish." Pinche. Fisherman humor, you know.
It was a trash bag, man. I thought it was octopus.
Yeah, I thought it was a black deadly octopus because the plastic just wrapped around my leg, dude. The wind. My kid, what the hell is that? All of a sudden, you're gonna attack me? Are you kidding? I was screaming high pitched. I was screaming like a third grade girl, man. Ah! Ah! And my kid's got these big, gigantic, chiclet teeth, right? White, straight, and he's going. Ah! After we realized it was chargeback, we both just started laughing, man. What a bunch of idiots. Yeah.
Oh my God, that is an awesome story.